15-0 Katy took on a 4-loss Cedar Hill team here at Cowboy Stadium in the 5A Division II championship game. Now, Katy was seeking their 7th state title, and this game lived up to the hype.
The Katy Tigers football team was ranked in the top 5 nationally and knew the 11-4 Cedar Hill Longhorns were battle-tested coming out of District 7-5A. Katy's Gary Joseph was making his 5th state championship appearance as the head coach of Katy and 11th overall. The Tigers drove the field, but this high snap wasn't handled by Andrew Inglet, and Manny Mendoza was buried by a sea of black and red defenders of Cedar Hill. Katy had another mistake moments later when junior Jake Blomstrom takes the direct snap on the punt formation, but is met by senior defensive lineman Jarman Hill, who jars the ball loose. Cedar Hill recovers and is in business with great field position. With the ball on the Katy 31, Cedar Hill quarterback Damian Hobbs shows his athleticism, making a man miss. Hobbs picks up 21 yards all the way down to the 10-yard line. The Longhorns would miss a golden opportunity when Hobbs' perfect pass to Quincy Adebojo was inexcusably dropped in the end zone. The Tigers defense stood tall in the red zone as senior linebacker Cole Berry wraps up Hobbs for a sack, and Cedar Hill would have to settle for a 36-yard field goal by sophomore kicker Brooks Ralph for a 3-0 lead after 1 quarter. Katy junior quarterback Kylie Huddleston suffered a hairline fracture in his left leg in a win against Cibolo Steel the week before in Waco, but he was cleared to play. And check out the 21-yard pass to wide receiver Andy Coonrod, who hauls it in before stepping out of bounds at the Longhorns' 1-yard line.
You know, they asked me to be the distributor of the ball, and that's exactly what I was. I just handed the ball off, did what I was asked to do.
Handoff, Adam Taylor lunges to the end zone, touchdown!
Nebraska-bound running back Adam Taylor got the call, and he leaped up and away for the game's first touchdown, 7-3 Tigers in the second quarter. Cedar Hill head coach Joey McGuire decided to go for it on 4th and short from their own end of the field, and the Katy defense snuffed it out as Hobbs was taken down for a 7-yard loss. Katy would make the Longhorns pay as Adam Taylor scored his 2nd touchdown of the game from 17 yards out, and it was 14-3 Katy.
Touchdown.
The Tiger defense continued to keep future Texas A&M Aggie Lequavante Gonzalez in check as he is brought down for a loss.
Diamond.
But McGuire would take advantage of an over-pursuing Katy defense and burn them on a screen pass to Gonzalez, who really showed off his speed on the 62-yard pass play. At 5'10" and 150 pounds, Gonzalez made 33 receptions to go with close to 1,500 yards rushing and 24 TDs in 2012. Katy wanted to keep him out of open space, and this play was why. Hobbs would connect with Brandon Harrison on this 9-yard touchdown pass as Cedar Hill cut Katy's lead to 14-10 following the extra point. The Longhorns, like the Tigers, tried to keep the ball away from certain return men, and watch how this short kick from Brooks Ralph takes a friendly bounce for Cedar Hill. The Longhorns recover on the Katy 23, but the Tiger defense proved too strong, and the Longhorns were forced to try a 38-yard field goal, but Ralph's kick was off target, and the Tigers dodged disaster, taking a 14-10 lead into the locker room. In the third quarter, Katy started this drive on their own 8-yard line, and it got pushed back to their own 4 on a penalty, but facing 3rd and long, Adam Taylor picked up a much-needed first down to keep the chains moving. The Tigers went to Taylor a few more times, then went to the air as Huddleston found junior wide receiver Andy Coonrod open around the 10-yard line. That would set up Taylor's 3rd touchdown of the game as he battled his way into the end zone for a 10-yard run with 4:28 to play in the third quarter. Mendoza's extra point made it 21-10 Katy.
What a run by Adam Taylor.
Cedar Hill rallied in the 4th quarter, though, as Hobbs calls his own number on this keeper and takes it in for a TD on 24 of his 70 yards rushing. The 2-point conversion failed, but when the Longhorns got the ball back, they went back to the screen pass to Gonzalez and watched Lequavante show off his speed one more time. Wow, look at him go, 55 yards. That would set up a 21-yard touchdown pass from Damian Hobbs to Brandon Harris, and Cedar Hill regained the lead.
Caught by Harris for the Longhorn touchdown.
The Longhorns would go for 2, and Hobbs takes it in for the conversion despite being hit by a helmetless Cody Gessler near the goal line, and it was 24-21 Longhorns midway through the 4th quarter. Facing 4th and 1 and trailing for the first time all season in the second half, Taylor made the play of the game as he took the pitch and raced to the outside. Gone, 56 yards, and Katy was back on top.
Arguably the play of the game.
Taylor, who had missed all but one game in 2011 due to a knee injury, was making the most of his opportunities in 2012. His fourth touchdown of the game caught the Longhorns off guard.
We thought they were going to run ISO. They ran sweep, and we had everything called in to stop an ISO, and they called the right play, and he took it to the house.
It was a pitch, and it was just great blocking, and they lined up to the wrong side, and we just gashed them.
Katy's senior defensive lineman Matt Diamond won defensive MVP honors for Katy, and his senior teammate Quinn Atwood made a late interception.
Atwood's 9th of the season!
To just about end any threat of a Cedar Hill comeback.
You know, we had an answer late, and we just didn't put the ball in the end zone. We needed to, as far as execution on our part, but, you know, that's a good defense.
Adam Taylor, who had 40 carries in a semifinal victory over Cibolo Steel, had 30 carries for 277 yards rushing, and his fifth touchdown sealed the deal.
Game over!
As the crowd of close to 43,000 fans watched in awe of this amazing performance from the future Husker, who took home offensive MVP honors. His 2,755 yards rushing and 44 touchdowns on the ground this season set a new school record at Katy.
I did a great job, but I couldn't do it by myself. I had my offensive line and my fullback, like I said, Alex Fisher, and the receivers blocking for me.
Adam was a great football player. We've got a lot of great football players, and I've often told our kids, great football players are the ones that make the ones around us better. And Adam Taylor made our offensive line better. Our offensive line made Adam Taylor a football player. But, you know, it's the same with Matt Diamond. Matt Diamond made our defensive kids better. He made our secondary better. He made our defensive front kids better.
Katy has won 7 state titles, including their 5th in the last 13 years with this victory, second only behind Salina and South Lake Carroll, who each have 8 state championships.
We always had a target on our back, and we got every team's best shot, and you know, we weathered the storm, and now we're 16-0, and we're state champions, so it feels great.
It was now or never. It's my senior year in the state championship game, and I know my team wanted this so bad. We worked too hard for this, and we just had to lay it all on the line, and that's what we did.
I just feel great. It's something that me and my teammates, we wanted to accomplish since our 9th grade year, and we just accomplished our goal.
Hey, they won, they deserve it, they're undefeated, and they are the state champions. And I'm going to tell you, I hope they're not only the #1 team in the state, but when this is all said and done, I hope they get ranked #1 in the nation. They're a great football team.
And the Katy Tigers are 7-time state champions.
So the Katy Tigers win their 7th state title overall. What a victory for the Tigers, as they have now proven once again that they are the top team in all of Class 5A Division II. Here at Cowboy Stadium, Jeff Power, Max Prep Sports, your leader in online sports coverage.